this is my husband Rich. He's been training with Rob now for a couple of years, I think. And I'm Joanne, and he asked us to give you a little bit of background on Rich's history and why we sought out a trainer. Okay. In 2008, he had 3 small strokes called TIAs, and with each successive stroke, it took away more of his motor skills, and he spent some time in a rehab hospital working with physical therapists, speech therapists, and occupational therapists. And then he was released to home where physical therapists worked with him here at the house. And then subsequent to that, as he became stronger and had better motor facility, we went to the gym and started working with Rob back then. And that worked out very well for a period of time, and then due to just some of our circumstances, we stopped the training for a while. And more recently, I started going to a doctor who is trained in integrative medicine and wellness, and he really encouraged both of us to get back to the gym and to have Rich go back to a trainer. And so Rob had done such a wonderful job with Rich before and worked with him well, and they seemed to get along, and he was good at motivating Rich to do the things that he needed to do, so I went back to Rob a second time. Rob now comes to the home, and I've seen really some tremendous changes in Rich the last year or two. I'm a trained speech pathologist, and so is he, and it's very surprising to me to see that a stroke person, or a person who has had a stroke, could continue to recover even 5-6 years since he's had the stroke. And that's exactly what he's done. Some of the changes that I see relate most to his strength and his balance and his endurance. We travel a great deal in the country and internationally, and in the past, in order to get him through an airport, I usually had to flag down the guy with the electric cart to get him from one concourse or gate to the next, and to deal with our suitcases and so forth. And in recent history, he's been through Heathrow and LAX and JFK and been able to just keep up, pulling a suitcase with him, and he's not out of breath and he's not having to stop. And I realized as I was going through one of the airports not too long ago that I didn't even think about flagging down a guy to get some help for him. So he's been able to do that himself. He's doing more things around the house. He's a little more independent, and he can drive. He just hasn't chosen to do much of that. One of the downsides of having a stroke is that he tends to cry a lot. But anyway, Rob, I think, has a very good way of dealing with him. He uses humor when he needs it, and he also is pretty tough when he needs to do that too. He knows how to give him a break when he needs it, and he also knows how to get him back on track. The thing that I appreciate is that I'm not now the only one harping on his weight and his diet and everything else. I feel like I have somebody to back me up with all of this, and so I'm not the only tyrant in your life, huh? Did you want to say something, or did you just want to cry? What? You like Rob, don't you?
You're the singular tyrants.
Yeah, thank you. No, I think Rob is. I think he's better at it than I am.
Rob thinks my shit better than you do.
Well, yeah, I gotta live with you. He doesn't.
He does smile when he walks out.
Yeah, he does.